I need to make a camera bag. Last week I made a big girl purchase and I bought my very first camera, which is so exciting, but I'm terrified to take it anywhere because at the moment it's just living in its little cardboard box that it came in. And that doesn't cut it for me. Could I buy a camera bag online that would fit my camera and my microphone? Yes. Could I spend the same amount of money, if not more, plus my time making a camera bag that's really personalized and fun instead? Yes. It's important to say at this point in time, the only bag I've ever made is a tote bag, which is basically just 2 rectangles and then a strap, which is a long rectangle. So we are delving into uncharted waters here with a very complicated bag with hooks and closures and straps and buckles. But of course, I am equipped with my best friend, which is delusion and unwavering confidence in my abilities. So, let's do this. Ali B, go in the spotlight. Aye! I got the supplies. That was a successful trip to Spotlight. I think I've got what I need. I just need to tell you right now that I'm not planning on following this pattern to the T. I think I just really want to riff off it. I'm hoping that it gives me the fundamental steps of how to make a bag, but then I can still customize it in lots of ways. The pattern that I'm going off as a reference is called the Ansel camera bag. I bought it on Etsy, but I believe So Sweetness is the seller and they have their own website. And I also bought the video tutorial just for extra help. Oh, and I'm making it in size medium. This pattern is just a list of different shapes of squares that you need to cut out in lots of different fabrics. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty overwhelming. By 8.5 inches. Main panel, side panel, bottom panel. Well, it turns out that cutting out all of those squares was kind of an extensive process, but I think I've got everything I need piled up here. I really don't know. Now I'm just going to have a read through of all the instructions and see if I can familiarize myself with them, because before I want to construct it, I want to make things look cute. I think I want the outside to look very patchworky, cool appliques, maybe some branding. I haven't really figured it out, but I think that's what my next thing is to do. Can you tell that I'm tired? If I don't see you again today, I went to sleep. Good morning, hello. It's the next day. I'm ready to get into it. I'm so excited. Last night before I stopped sewing, I just tested the fabric to see if it was gonna work. And it looks cool, I think. It's a quilted textile. It's got a main fabric here, a lining cotton here, and in the middle is an interfacing and a quilting padding kind of thing. This is not what the pattern says to do, but it's my interpretation of it. It's giving a good amount of structure and padding, so that's awesome. I'm so excited to get into it. So I'm going to continue quilting all of my pieces. This is by no means perfect at all. It would turn out a lot better using a walking foot, which is a tool used in quilting. But for a camera bag, only I'm using, I'm happy. I'm a kinesthetic learner, which means that I learn through doing. And sometimes I fall into the trap of just thinking, I'm going to learn everything I need to know about this topic before I start. And I just think for someone like me, I don't think that there is actually a successful way for me to do that without me physically practicing. It's a good reminder to just do things badly. And actually starting to do it now, it's connecting. I'm doing it badly, but I'm learning now. I'm getting a little bit of pulling in my fabric just working on my industrial. So I bit the bullet and I put my quilting foot on, which I haven't really used before and am really scared of. And I'm going to try working on my domestic with the quilting foot. For those playing at home, I've got stitch length for denim, like thickest needle you can get, and my quilting foot now. And I'm pulling the fabric a little bit as I'm going. All of the quilters that watch me are going to be shaking their heads because yes, the quilting foot made that a lot better. I should have done that from the beginning. That was so lazy of me. I think I've actually finished all of my applique features, and so now I actually have to make this thing. Also, I just wanted to let you know, I'm not going to go into the steps of construction in great detail because this pattern belongs to someone who also has a video tutorial for sale that accompanies this bag, and I don't want to give that information away for free when they're selling it. I'm just going to give you more of how my experience is going and the things that I've chosen to do to customize it. I hope that's okay. If you've never used fusible interfacing before, the shiny side goes down, that's the sticky side, so you'll have your good side facing out and your not shiny side facing out. Shiny side, sticky side. Wasn't going to do foam for my bag, I was just going to see if my quilting would be enough padding. My mum reminded me that we have these foam mats that we put in the bottom of our fridge to keep produce fresh, and it's literally just like a 1/2 inch foam mat, which is exactly what I need. It's new, I've just cut them out. Too blessed to be stressed. If you're in Australia, my mum says that Aldi is selling these at the moment, so Aldi's got what you need in terms of foam mats. Slide the metal rectangle onto the center of the strap extender. Okay. Break for lunch. Just gonna do a quick little cleanup of what I can in the studio, and yeah, one of my favorite things about working with patterns is seeing the steps go by, and every single completed step just feels like a little victory. It's like, oh, I'm on step 7, I'm on step 10, and then I don't know, you're seeing your pattern pieces diminish, you're using up what you have, and you just see little victories along the way. I just love it. So validating. Sadly, when I returned from my lunch break, I did not turn my microphone back on, so we have this lovely compilation of audioless clips to enjoy. I got into constructing the mesh zippered pouch for the inside of the lining, and I have to say it's one of my favorite features of the bag. It adds so much function, and I love that.
I, of course, was very scared to work with the zipper. Zippers still scare me, but I'm trying my best to overcome that sewing fear this year, as well as my fear of buttonholes. But let's not talk about that right now. That's not important. I would love to know what your sewing fears or things that you're avoiding are, because we are all in this together. It's such a learning experience, and some things that scare us are really easy to others, and we can all help each other learn and grow. And if you need a sign to start working with zippers, this is it. I know you can do it. You can make your own zippered mesh pouch. So worth it, guys. Anyway, I kept constructing this top part of the lid. I added some cute branding, which is, oh, I love it. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole bag. And yeah, it started coming together, and then I turned my microphone back on. So I'll see you when the audio clips.
Okay, time for a little check-in. Step that I'm at the moment is adding foam to the inner lining of the bag. And then I'm going to construct the lining and construct the rest of the bag. Put them together. So I have so far this little lid and the main kind of portion of the back. Got the buckles done on the front. Got my pocket. And I've got my other side panel done. Straps are all ready to go. And of course, my beautiful lining with the little zip on the inside. I haven't told you this yet, but the reason why I'm making this camera bag is because I'm taking my camera on its very first adventure this weekend to shoot pictures and videos for one of the most exciting projects I think I've ever worked on. For the past month, I've been working on a dress and just letting my imagination run wild. I wanted to make a dress that I could envision a fairy getting married in. It took me a long time to make the base of the dress, which is a very gathered skirt and these really cool big puff sleeves. And then I started adding tulle all around it and laces and trims that I thrifted. And over the last 2 weeks, I've been hand sewing an exorbitant amount of sequins and beads all around the skirt. Anyway, it's all done now, so I'm gonna take it for a shoot that shows it in all of its glory. And I want to keep my camera safe as I travel. I am so scared. Okay, sewing in the bottom. There can be miracles. Okay, I sewed it too close. You can really dance. This is when they say, I was wrestling the fabric. And you're like, were you really? Yes. Like, my muscles sore. Because I think I'm sewing through 8 layers. I'm in your best life. Corner to corner. Get in there, crazy girl. Oh, last seam. Definitely feels like I've made mistakes. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I did this right. Wow. That's something. Now I just have to repeat that for the lining. I got 2 bags now. I just finished my bag. It's pretty good, I think, for a first bag. I'm pretty exhausted, so I'm just gonna finish the straps off camera. They're really simple. It's just a few little stitches, and then we're done. It's done, everybody. I'm so excited and relieved. I cannot wait to show you, but for now, I've got to go and have dinner and say hi to my boyfriend, and I'm just going to see you in the next clip to show you how cute it is on my adventure.
Hi everybody, I've brought you on my little adventure to take pictures of my magical fairy dress. Okay, it's time for a little bag tour. First of all, this strap, super cute. It's got an adjuster, but I will never adjust it because I like this length that it is. So, little branded detail on the top. And also please note this beautiful like vintage Disney secondhand fabric. And I did different quilting textures for a lot of these panels, so it's kind of like mismatched, but I love it like that. And the bottom is especially cool. The quilting there, I really like it. Whatever. Buckles. Love. On the inside is beautiful see-through organza pocket for just little wires and stuff like that. I'm so proud of this one. The camera case has been an absolute success. I've brought my camera along and it's kept it nice and safe. I also ended up making a little camera pouch for my camera inside of this case. And if you want to see how I made this as a video on my TikTok, and I'll link that below. I will link this pattern below if you're interested in doing it as well. Anyway, the sun is setting, so we need to continue our adventure. But thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate you a lot. And as always, please let me know what projects you're working on in the comment section below. I love hearing about them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Alright, I think that will be fine.